Hey there, sports fans. Mike Crook back with another episode of Fast Break. In this episode, we're talking Sweet 16, baby. Men's and women's. There's been some amazing upsets, amazing first and second round action in both tournaments. And so where's everybody sitting on the standings as the dust settles as we enter the round of 16? Stick around to find out. Okay, this is really just going to be a quick update episode on where the standings are at right now for our Free Sports Press Tourney Challenge for both the men's and women's brackets. Because right now we've had some really great competition during the first two rounds of play. And not going to lie, things were touch and go there for a minute. But I did actually call that VCU upset over North Carolina, if you remember. And not the only upset that happened in the tourney so far. But as it stands right now, in the men's tourney, we hold the top two spots, sitting at 550 points for our main bracket and 510 points for our secondary bracket, Rocky Mountain Devil Dogs, in the men's tourney. And we had a really good round of 32. We put up 280 points in the round of 32. And we did call that VCU upset over UNC. And not going to lie, thought that whoever owns the Dagan Klugman's pick number one bracket, we thought that we were going to be going head-to-head with this dude for a while, but he kind of fell off a little bit in that round of 32. He only put up 200 points in that second round action after he put up an amazing 310 points during the initial first round of play. Flipping things over to the women's side, we are sitting in both second and seventh place in that bracket. Right now, we are sitting in second place with 520 points, sitting behind first place Brandon C. Saunders, pick number one bracket, who is picking UConn to win the entire thing. Our bracket that's currently in second obviously has the Lady Gamecocks winning the whole thing. Our seventh place current bracket just did not have the greatest round of 32, only putting up 180 points in that second round of action. So hopefully things pick back up. But right now, honestly, for me to win this thing in the women's side, I'm definitely pulling for the Gamecocks because, yeah, UConn wins this one, and I'm toast. But either way, great competition through the first two rounds of NCAA March Madness play. And yeah, we'll see what happens when the dust settles. And oh, by the way, if you missed that first round action between Clemson and South California, USC, in the women's side, that was insane. We were watching that game live, and we had USC picked to win it. And man, that was a close one that Clemson almost got the buzzer beater. So tight. But thankfully, USC did pull it off in overtime, so that helped us out. But stay tuned because the men's Sweet 16 kicks off on the 26th, and the women's kick off on the 27th. But we'll catch you guys back here again next week after this week's slate of Sweet 16 and Elite 8 competition takes place. Hopefully, we're still doing well in the men's tourney, and maybe we can pick things back up in the women's tourney, maybe take that top spot back because we were number one there for quite a while. But we kind of faltered there toward the end. But we'll see what happens as the dust settles as we prepare for the Final Four action in both tourneys. So stay tuned next week for that one. Again, if you like the content, like the video, share it out. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you hit that bell icon so you're notified of all of our upcoming content. Because as soon as March Madness is over, we're going to be transitioning into NBA playoff time. So the final push for those playoff spots, diving into what could be a very entertaining season of NBA playoffs. So stay tuned for that one. And we'll catch you guys here again next week for another episode of Fast Break.